happened at church that I'm really upset about because not just church, mind you. That's the littlest. I'm starting out with the littlest thing that upset me today. Right now, I'm even more upset. But at church, where I usually park, somebody was trying to get in. I had already pulled out of my parking spot, and clearly they saw me pull out of my parking spot. They saw me trying to turn into the street, not the street, but the parking area, so that I can make my way out of the parking area. And they were coming in, and they were driving this big silver truck. And rather than them taking a different route, they made me go backwards. I had to reverse a little bit to let them through because they weren't leaving me any room to pass, mind you. So I go backwards, and then they still wouldn't move. They just kept looking at me, and then they finally started to turn into the parking area where I just pulled out from, the parking spot where I just pulled out from, but they weren't going to park there. They just wanted to go through there. Mind you, there is the whole parking spot, the whole parking lot. I'm so upset right now. I'm sorry. I'll tell you all in a minute. The whole parking lot is empty. There are only maybe 20 cars around. The rest of the parking lot is empty. And they are determined to get through where I'm trying to get out. Make that make sense. So I end up turning into another area where I end up going over the curb. Now, thank God nothing happened to my car. But the stupid son of a bitch was just looking at me the entire time going over the curb. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You have all of these areas here, sir. They're idiots. You wanted me to turn when there was traffic coming. Yeah, I just honked at somebody else. People are ridiculous around here. And I was just like, are you kidding me? You have all of this parking lot to yourself. I am pulling out of my spot where I was parked, and you are making me go above a curb? That's not what's really upsetting me right now, though. What's really upsetting me is the fact that my Instagram has been flooded with reels of animal abuse, okay? And it's making me so angry that President Trump signed a bill to punish these animal abusers. Granted, some of these are in other countries, but a lot of them are here. Some of them are even here in Texas, as close as Corpus Christi, that I know of. And these people are getting a slap on the hand. Right now, upon leaving my apartments, the neighbor that helped me with my packages yesterday, which I was very grateful for, he left his dog outside. She's already sick, mind you. She's a sickly, elderly dog. Her name is Lucy. She was outside by herself in this heat. She came right up to me when I got off my car because I was like, Lucy, what are you doing out here? Did they forget you? What happened? And I thought maybe she got out and she ran across to this other apartment or something. Oh no, the guy that helped me with my packages yesterday, he says, oh, I'm so sorry about that. She knows she's supposed to stay out here. I was just going to be real quick. I just came to check on my son. So I left out here, and I said, in this heat though? I said, it's very hot out here. Oh, I know, but I was just coming in real quick, and I was going to leave. And I'm so sorry. And I'm just looking at him like, have you lost your fucking mind? And I just said, I was just worried about her. You know, it is really hot out here. And she came up to me. She probably didn't know what was going on, why she was left outside, you know. And he's like, no, I'm going to take her back. It's because my dad's out of town and yada, yada, yada. Excuse after excuse after excuse. There are no excuses for animal abuse. There are no excuses. Oh, it's because she's alone by herself all the time and yada, yada, yada. But at least she's inside in the air conditioner. And you can just check on her inside, spend a little time with her, bring her out to poop and pee, and then take her back in. That's what I do with my son's dog. But I would not leave her out here. Are you kidding me? I just couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe my eyes. I don't know what the hell is wrong with people. And he has a kid, right? A little boy. These people have families. And they're treating animals like garbage. Like they're just animals. They're disposable. I don't know what the hell makes something in their mind that they're not disposable. How about I leave you outside my door in this heat? Just for a second. Yeah, just for a second. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me grab some water. Yeah. You're supposed to sit there outside my door until I'm good and ready to come back out, and then I'll take you back to your apartment. Granted, these other cases that I heard of are way worse, but this doesn't make it any better. This doesn't excuse what he did. Some of these people they're dog camps. They run dog camps in Dallas, in Corpus, who knows where else here in Texas. And not just here in Texas, because I know some of you like to emphasize in Texas. Shut the hell up. It happens everywhere. Florida, California. Right now in California, Los Angeles is not doing too good. So don't even go there. It happens every fucking where. I defend my state. I don't defend the morons that live here. And not everybody's a moron. Just a handful. No, maybe more than a handful. You got the ones that are driving around that expect you to turn left when there's oncoming traffic. Like an idiot that just did to me right now. Like I'm going to listen to you, moron. And then you got those abusers that abuse animals and children. These dog camps, people have been leaving their pets there while they go on vacation. And I understand you can't always take your pet with you when you go on vacation. It depends where you're going to go. Some places where you're going to stay at, they don't allow pets. So you're like, okay, let me pay a little extra. Let me take my dog to a dog camp for the week. They're going to get fed. They're going to get walked. They're going to get played with. They're going to get trained. And when we come back, we're going to have this special surprise. We're going to have a more obedient dog that we can control better. And then maybe next trip we can take our dogs with us because they'll be more controlled, they'll be more settled, you know. This trainer's going to train them. And what happens? Trigger warning. What do these trainers do? They hang them by their neck. They beat them until they're dead. They bury them alive. You name it, they do it. And then I see this shit today. And it's a fucking Sunday. And I'm pissed. Don't ever let me catch you abusing an animal. I'm telling you right now. Don't. You all stay vigilant out there for these babies. We're their only voice.